Hey, how's it going, guys? Sloth Chroma here, coming at you another Call of Duty commentary. And today I'm coming at you guys with probably the most controversial topic that I've talked about so far. And that is FaZe Clan. And, you know, some people hate them now, some people like them. I prefer to be in the middle. You know, I like some YouTubers, I prefer some more than others, obviously. Just like most do. But this is going to be more of a rant type video, because I want to point out the bad stuff that FaZe has done and where they could change to be a better clan. Obviously they won't see this, I'm just saying, you know, this is how they could improve and make their clan better. Number one is they stopped making montages a long time ago, which I'm really disappointed about. I mean, like, they still come out with like some montages here and there, but they don't have the same, like, you know, reputation, I guess, that they used to have for making great montages and for being the clan that always had one up on the others. Now they're just a content clan, which I understand because that's what most clans are nowadays. They're all just going for content and who has the best content creators and all that. But I feel like that's just not the way to go. I feel like watching clips and trick shots and all that was extremely fun in itself, but, you know, FaZe Clan feels like they weren't building enough off of it, which caused them to lose subscribers in the long run because all those loyal fans that still want montages are leaving. Which, you know, it sucks, but it's happening because FaZe Clan just doesn't produce enough clips and they don't produce enough montages and mini-tages. Which, again, it sucks, but that's like a big topic that people are talking about, and why FaZe Clan is just not going the way they were. Is because they're just not doing montages. And that's on the sniping side of things. Another thing that they could improve on is working on their sniping side of things. I feel like they're more focused on their professional teams right now, which is, of course, understandable because it gets, you know, the foundation more money and the organization more money. But the sniping teams just don't get much love anymore, and neither do the trick-shotting teams. It's all about the pro teams nowadays, which, you know, is cool and all that, but, you know, FaZe, you know, the pro team, isn't going to win every tournament. And if you know, hype them up a ton, and they backfire and nothing comes out of them, there's no profit to be made, which kind of sucks, because, you know, FaZe Clan's always going, every clan's always going for profit. And I think the reason that Optic got rid of their sniping team is because they wanted to focus on their pro team. And if FaZe wanted to do that, why not get rid of your sniping team? And the reason why is because they still have that reputation of the team that has a good sniping team, a good trick-shotting team, a good, like, you know, all-around team in general. But in reality, they're not making montages, they're not making clips, they're just going for funny and entertaining content creators. Again, which is very smart, gets them the most money. It's just, for those long-time fans, it's just not what we're looking for, I guess. And, like I said, I want to hear, or like I didn't say, I want to hear what you guys want to hear, like, what you guys say about this topic, how you guys feel about it, and tell me what to talk about next, because rants like this are, you know, fun to talk about, and I'm not done, by the way, I just want to bring this in. They're fun to talk about and go over and really, like, analyze a certain topic and see where they could improve. Another thing FaZe Clan could do is put more money into their FaZe team. I know they already have the FaZe house, they're making a second one, which I don't really understand. There's no point in having two FaZe Clan houses if you already have one. If everyone fits in the one, why make a second one? Which is why, like, take more money out of the budgeting for a new house and put it into, like, things that the snipers and the trick shotters need. You know, fund more events for them, you know, fund them more get-togethers, more giveaways and all that, rather than giving them a new house that they don't really need. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of getting a new house, like I said, where you already have enough space in the current one? There really doesn't seem like any point in my mind. I mean, it seems like a fun idea. There could be some new, like, you know, vlogs and all that. It just doesn't seem smart to me. One thing I want to compare them to is TK. Team Caliber's doing it right. They have one team. Well, yeah, they have one team, I think, which is the COD team. And actually, they have a few teams. They have COD, they have Gears of War and all that. You know, whatever. Super Smash, I think, maybe. But they have a bunch of different teams. but they only have one house, I think. Yeah, they only have one house for those teams. And they don't really need more space, because they really have what they need. And they're funding that G Fuel house that they have very well. And they're, like, circulating the money. And see, they're not even as big as FaZe Clan, so they're using the money to their most advantage. They're not, you know, focusing on making another house. They're using the money that they have and saving the money that they don't need at the moment, rather than FaZe Clan looking into a new house and trying to rent it. You see what I'm saying? It's just not logical, not very smart, something that FaZe Clan could definitely improve in. And the last topic that I want to talk to you guys about is the number of vlogs that have come out. And, you know, I talked about, like, sniping and trick-shotting clips, but, you know, these aren't even content creators anymore. They're just vloggers, to be honest. I think 90% of the FaZe Clan videos so far are just like vlogs and silly little videos and, you know, all this, all that. It just, you know, it doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem what the organization was built off of. If the organization was built off of making vlogs and seeing the real people, I would be fine with it. But the FaZe Clan itself was built off of sniping, trick-shotting, and, you know, doing all this crazy stuff with snipers and knives and all that. But now they're not doing any of that. They're recording themselves doing ridiculous pranks, you know, stupid stunts. I mean, not really ridiculous pranks. We can make that for another video. But they're just doing pranks that aren't meaningful at all to the FaZe Clan. Which, you know, again, hurts the reputation. Old fans are leaving, new fans are coming in, because they think this is what FaZe Clan content is, and it's not. This isn't FaZe Clan, and I feel like it needs to change a lot. And this isn't me coming from, like, a fanboy aspect, because I really don't watch FaZe Clan anymore. Reason being is because I was one of the old FaZe Clan fanboys that watched the old channel and the old members and how they made sniping videos and trick-shotting videos. One FaZe member I still watch is FaZe Spratty. Why? Because he makes good content videos, and he still uploads that sniping feel that FaZe Clan has always had. It just feels right. It doesn't feel like FaZe Clan. It feels more like TK or a different team that just does a bunch of vlogs every now and then. FaZe Clan isn't FaZe Clan anymore. Even the COD pros are, you know, they're not COD pros. I mean, they are, but they used to be a #1 team guaranteed every single time. I mean, they're still doing very, like, well, you know, but they're getting outclassed by Optic a lot now. Reason why is because they don't play as much Call of Duty as Optic does. Optic is non-stop streaming on non-stop money 8s, non-stop everything, like FaZe Clan should be, but FaZe Clan isn't. They're always, you know, doing something else, anything but playing Call of Duty. Another thing I hate FaZe Clan for, not hate, but, you know, ranting about, is because they've done some really shady stuff in the past. I mean, if you don't know, one of their earliest editors was kicked from the roster. Everyone has two stories of it, but I believe the editor's story because it came from him. He had disagreements with Temper or something like that, and it just, you know, it didn't work out. Which, he was the one that created that FaZe emblem, the one that everyone remembers. So at least give him credit in there somewhere. And lastly, the thing I want to talk about is Temper and Banks, and why, you know, they just don't upload anymore. They're supposed to be the tradesmen, the tradespeople of the FaZe Clan. They're the leaders. They run, like, everything, but yet they don't upload, like, ever. Banks hasn't uploaded in forever, you know, but Temper, he uploads every now and then, you know, little videos here and there. It just, you know, the leaders should be the ones that take, you know, a hold of everything. Like Formula in the Red House, he takes hold of things, he uploads his videos. Unlike Temper and Banks, which, you know, it's hard to say, but FaZe Clan just doesn't put work into their videos. You know? I mean, sure, there are some members that still care, such as, like, Blaziken, Jev, and all them. They still care about their videos and the way they come out. But Temper, Banks, they don't care anymore. I think they care about the clan, they don't care about their content. which, you know, sucks, but, you know, it's whatever. So that's been it, guys.